project for anatomy, and it's about brain tumors. I have to go ahead and read like what I need, but this should be pretty straightforward because the last project was pretty straightforward as well. Because it's due Thursday. Ooh. This time we're sharing with the class. My goodness. Oh, people who present get 2 extra points. Be like, can I present in front of the class? Just to get the extra points. Okay. I think that yeah, I think I'm gonna present in front of the class. Be like, I need the extra points. I mean, I don't necessarily need them. I just want them to have a little cushion. Because last time I got a point marked off. So it kind of messed with my grade, but not that much. This is like a really, really straightforward rubric. Okay, so I need a summary of body systems affected, and which are the main functions, main organs / tissues, and how the system helps maintain homeostasis, and then the disease I chose, which I chose brain tumors, and then atomical structures that it affects, which that'll be pretty easy because it's just brain tumors, but it could also affect like the whole nervous system. I'm gonna have to, let me start, I'm gonna do it on Canva so I can do like a pretty background because I love Canva. Google Docs, I only use it when I'm trying to do like something really quick or rushed, but I want to use Canva because then I can like make it all pretty and stuff. Like, I'm gonna search up healthcare presentation to see what it gives me. Because I don't want it to be like too yeah, I like this one. I like this one. And then I'm just gonna put in my information. And I'm doing brain. Okay. I am really locked in trying to get this thing to scroll over. Okay. So I need a summary about oh my goodness, it is not working. Sometimes I do not like to use the Canva app because the keyboard does not show up. That's why I prefer it on my computer when I'm doing like a personal project. Okay. Summary of well, this will be pretty easy because our brain is is our command system, is our command center. Okay. When someone has brain tumors, comma, and luckily I had chosen to do a project over brain tumors before the semester ended in my medical terminology class. So I'm going to use some of that information as well as the additional stuff that I'm going to gather. Okay. My goodness, what happened to my tab? My goodness. My goodness, I can't squeeze the window anymore. Okay. Brain tumors affect body parts based on their location. words are so tiny on this thing. Like the period on Canva, they're so tiny. Can't really see them. Due to growth, in the school, and then I think I have to do pictures for each slide, but I don't know. Let me double check. So it says, okay, I need the anatomical structures it affects, the symptoms, the testing, the treatments, can it be prevented, and then the general population, and then I need photos. So I think I'm gonna put a photo on this slide because here's what I have so far. For this, I don't know if you can see it, but it's, hold on, let me change my brightness to see maybe if that's affecting it. Oh crap. Yeah, but you can't see it, but it's just a simple paragraph. And now I'm gonna get me some pictures of actual brain tumors, so then I can have like at least one photo, because I try to put one photo on the first section. But it's so hard to find pictures of brain tumors because there's so many different types. I'm gonna take this one. Now I gotta double check to see if the words are blurry at all, because I hate when there's a presentation that someone has and then they just have like the really blurry, like pixelated pictures because they're really small. And this one's pixelated. How small is this? It's kind of small. Let me find a different picture. Excuse me. Okay. I'm just doing like a general brain scan picture for this one, but you can see a little tumor on the scan. Okay. I'm going to do the anatomical positions. I don't know why I said animal, but anatomical positions that are affected. My iPad's about to die. I'm gonna grab my keyboard real quick. I'll be right back. Oh my goodness. Okay. Back. This is so... Okay. It's connected. I like to type with this because it's just like my computer, but without like the computer size. And I can work from like my space rather than having like my big computer just in the way. No, I don't need pictures. I need words. I'm going to see if on my if on my other one if I had this information, because I just plan on like copying it, because is it considered... I'm gonna look that up. Would it even be considered cheating to use my own work? Should I reuse like some of my facts and some of my sources? Because I just, it's kind of hard to find, because I was able to find some stuff, but I'm going to see if I can even use some of this stuff, because I don't think I can, just because it's just a completely different class I'm doing this project for, even though it's the same subject. At least during the nighttime when I do my work, the internet is so much faster than in the daytime, because there are so few people on it, which I'm glad about. Because everything loads a million times faster. Go to my designs. Design. Like, Canva just took me to some weird some weird freaking site of theirs. That's not like the regular Canva site. Because I want to show you guys my previous one that I did, because I was proud of myself for that, because I actually got 100 on it. Oh my goodness. Took me back to the weird thing. Yes, my account. If it'll ever load. This is taking forever. Okay. This was just a template, and then I just added all my information in. But let me show you guys. Is this a little bigger? I feel like if I change the words a little bit. Okay, but this is. It was essentially, okay, just like really simple slides, like description. I had a description slide, a symptom slide, which I just bullet pointed for my symptoms because there were so many of them. And then how does one get this disease / condition, and then treatment options, and then additional information, and then sources. It was just 8 slides, including the front cover. But let me show you the last project I had to do for my anatomy class. That I thought that I was gonna, well, I did do good on it, but I thought I was gonna get all the points. Because we have to choose like a disease or condition to do, and then we do a slideshow about it. And last time for my other thing, because it was a bone condition / muscle, and I chose club feet. Let me show you guys. I think yes. I take that back because I feel like after I said the internet thing, it's going so slow now. Okay. It's slowly loading in. Okay. Viewer discretion. This, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but the picture. Okay. So I had body system affected. I had symptoms. Treatment and diagnosis. Goodness. Testing and diagnosis. Treatment and prevention. And then affected population, and then my sources. I wonder what I got, because she didn't fill out the rubric for my project, but I wonder if I didn't have, I wonder if it's because I didn't have pictures on all my slides. Because I feel like some slides, in my opinion, shouldn't have like pictures on every single slide. Because I feel like it just takes away from the words and then the facts. And you're just looking at like the pictures more than the words. But I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna come back to affected structures because I do not want to do that right now. It's just gonna be so much like I don't want to do that right now. So now I'm going to go to symptoms. Yeah, symptoms. I really like this template though. Whoever designed this template should get a raise. But I don't. My goodness. Oh, keyboard was off. I was wondering why it wasn't working. Okay. I might not do it on this slide because it's kind of like funky, like with the, because it has two boxes. It's like a compare and contrast thing. I'm gonna do a different one. I'm gonna do a different style. Signs and symptoms. Now I will be using my symptoms from my other thing because the symptoms won't change. Excuse me. What did it just do with my thing? I think I just closed all my tabs. Excuse me. And my eye is burning so much. I forgot what I was looking at for a second. I wonder how many symptoms I have to do. Because there's not one thing I will talk bad about the template. One thing about it is it only has 6 boxes for symptoms, which I'm gonna have to group them together and then add more. Like duplicate more. Because I want to do more than six symptoms. Headache. I'm gonna say in skull to change it up a little bit, because on my other project I said in head. So these are just the symptoms: vomiting, balance. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna combine balance and memory, even though they aren't really the same. They use the same, like they use the same. They're using the same word that I'm doing right now. Memory issues. Okay. I'm gonna say in the parentheses just a few for I'm gonna say symptoms, just a few, because that's all it is. It's just a few. It's just 6, and then on my original project I did 11, which is a big difference, but yeah. Okay. Now I can use this testing. Diagnostics. I like to use the direct terminology whenever I'm doing these projects, just so then they don't mark me off on the word usage. Because even though I'm sure if I put just diagnosis, I think they should mark me off, but I don't know. And I'm just gonna use my same sources because the information doesn't really change just because it's a different project. I like how that project. Okay. Excuse me. And then I'm just gonna make these into bullet points. Wait. Excuse me, it just does not want to cooperate with me right now. And it is freezing on me. It just keeps freezing. Oh my goodness, this is really frustrating me. Maybe if I go out of the project and then come back in. Because sometimes that's what happens with my Canva app. Excuse me. And it completely stopped working. It's like not responding to my touch, like me touching it, but it's just one word box that's not cooperating. I'm gonna close that. My goodness. Window. There we go. I'm starting to get to the same setup I had before with all my windows in order. Okay. Alright. I'm back. Let's see if it works now. Since I closed that app. But I just don't understand why it would not even work. Imagine if I lost all my progress. Okay, it's still here. This text box is still very small. But I'm just gonna, since I messed up the sizing, I'm just gonna copy and paste that one. Boom. And I got the top bar back, which is really good. Testing. Again with the really small letters. Hopefully it's not really small on my presentation, like if I were to present in front of people. CT scan. Biopsy of cell growth. I'm just gonna say cell growth because that's essentially what a tumor is. It's just cell growth. Then I need to change my alignment. Whoa. Oh my goodness, it's not even going. Okay. Boom. I did it. That's just the first for testing. Now it's hold. Let me look this up. Cause excuse me. So essentially they're the same. The AI, because it's like the Google AI, it just completely took what I had searched up before and then used it as like a base for this question that I asked. It's kind of weird. Even though I know that I'm using I don't know, I just feel like that's really strange. Okay. So I feel like the only one that's really I feel like the other ones are the diagnostic thing, because it's talking about MRI being a part of the diagnostic in the biopsy. So testing. Okay, so excuse me. Okay, so I'm just gonna say testing is a neurological exam, and then the diagnostic is the MRI, CT, and biopsy of cell growth. That's, and then, oh my goodness, this middle alignment. I'd finish after I change the other one. You think that if I would just, now it's not even letting me hold up. Technology is just not following my lead right now. Man, I'm so tired. face. Boop. Alright. That looks kind of iffy. Alright. This... I'm logging off for the night. Because I'm probably going to get up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. And right now it is 11. So... if you're not subscribed already, subscribe to me now so you don't miss a live. And I'll show you guys how far I am on my project tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow or Wednesday. Because I think I'll procrastinate until Wednesday. I don't know though. But alright. Bye.